Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Mr. J's Big Book of Movies, where my quest is to find the best movies into lines put into my Big Book of Movies. What does it take to get into the Big Book of Movies? That's what we do here every weekend to find out. As we know, it is Monster Movie Month here on Big Book. That is a fun thing to do. And today's Monster Movies is animated. Yes. I'm not even going to give a precursor to it. We're talking about Coraline. And if you don't think Coraline is a monster movie, then you've never seen it. Coraline was released February 6th, 2009 and was directed by Henry Silk. IMDb states that an adventurous 11-year-old girl finds another world that is a strangely idealized version of her frustrating home, but it has sinister secrets. Yes. You know, this is one of the most theorized films in, cinematic history. I don't know what's cinematic history, but, a lot of people are like, what really happened? What's really going on? And I know this one user, I believe his name's The Theorizer, has a 9-part series talking about what he thinks really happened. So, 2 thumbs up to you. I'm not going to say anything about your theory because that's 100% you. I'm just grading the movie as a film critic, and I'm not going into the theories that you have. So, please don't be offended about me not giving you credit for the theory, even though I kind of just did. As far as the rewatch factor, I give Coraline a 4. This became a personal favorite of mine. An instant favorite, no, but it strikes a very interesting nerve that, it's such a magical, whimsical story. And, there's all these hidden Easter eggs and everything that you gotta watch the movie to find out and see what's really going on. It's so interesting. Stop watching this and go finish watching the show, then go watch it. So, I'll give you a precursor of what to expect. Storyline-wise, I give a 4. It is very difficult to have a complex story in an animated film. And not only is this animated, this is stop-go animation, so it's even more special. This is a book movie. It wasn't adapted from a book, and I don't know how close it is to the book, but it's so compelling, and it's so believable that this could actually happen that, I was actually on the edge of my seat watching it. It's very compelling. It's a very great story. Now, character-wise, you only have 3 real characters. So I give characters a 3. You have, of course, Coraline, the main character. You have Other Mother, and you have the cat. So, Coraline's parents are just terrible. You really don't care about them. Wybie, you're made to feel that he's annoying. So you really don't care about that character that much. So you really focus on Coraline, the cat, and Other Mother. And they're phenomenal. So the reason why it gets a 3 is you have all these extra lesser characters that could have done more but didn't. So that's the only reason why it gets a 3, because you had a lot of wasted characters and depended on 3 really good characters. Appearance-wise, this gets a 5. Like I said, this is stop-go animation. It looks great. It looks awesome. The effects that they use, hands down, you cannot debate that this film, doesn't look fabulous. I mean, just 100%. So enjoyment-wise, I give a 5. Now, as I was talking about the appearance, listen to the competition. So this actually lost in the 2010 Academy Awards for Best Animated Feature. And listen to his competition. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Secret of Kells, The Princess and the Frog, and Up was the actual winner. So it has some stiff-ass competition. I watched all those films. And if you would ask me, who should win all of them, I would have to have a triple threat match between Up, Coraline, and Princess and the Frog. Like, that was just a big year to me for animated features. So I'm not going to complain about who won, but, this was a damn good film. And it definitely gets a 5 for enjoyment. So with all that being said, monsters and all, how does Coraline stack up to the test with the rewatch factor being a 4, storyline being a 4, characters being a 3, appearance being a 5, and enjoyment being a 5? Does Coraline get into the big book of movies? I don't really think you need to ask that question. That's all the time we have here, Mr. J's Big Book of Movies. I hope you're enjoying Monster Movie Month. Don't forget you can follow me anytime, anywhere on our Facebook fan page at I for Mr. J. Our Twitter page at I for an I, spelled just like our podcast. Our podcast, I for an I with Mr. J, available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and TuneIn. You can email me anytime, anywhere, mws_216@yahoo.com. And most importantly of all, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see, let me know how I can improve. Subscribe so you can see more videos. And as far as I'm concerned, this chapter is now closed.